a family vacation, a weekend getaway, or even a business trip. They come to our properties for a variety of reasons, and we welcome them all. But there are also some disturbing things happening at resorts, motels, and hotels across the country, and we need your help to stop it. It is called human trafficking. Human trafficking is a form of modern slavery. U.S. law defines human trafficking as the use of force, fraud, or coercion to compel a person into a commercial sex act or labor or services against his or her will. The one exception involves minors in commercial sex. Inducing a minor into commercial sex is considered human trafficking regardless of the presence of force, fraud, or coercion. Human trafficking is the world's fastest growing criminal enterprise, with global profits estimated in excess of $150 billion annually by the International Labor Organization. Human trafficking is believed to be the world's second most profitable criminal enterprise, second only to drug trafficking. Perpetrators often use legitimate businesses to carry out their heinous crimes. These crimes regularly occur in hotels, motels, and resorts, oftentimes unbeknownst to the proprietors, making the property or business a victim as well. Traffickers also use travel mechanisms to transport victims and carry out their crimes, including the use of rideshare apps, taxis, and airlines. Traffickers are capitalizing on the lack of awareness around this issue within the travel and tourism industry. All too often, they continue to exploit their victims unchecked because staff, managers, and executives do not know what to look for. While the internet has been a positive catalyst for change, it has also enabled perpetrators to find victims. Many times, crimes of human trafficking will start in cyberspace and be executed in the physical world and could occur unknowingly at our properties. The travel and tourism industry is in a key position to protect victims from human trafficking by making sure their services and venues are not misused by traffickers, and training staff to be aware of possible warning signs. This training video shows and discusses the warning signs that those who work at the front desk may see while on the job. You are routinely the first interaction with the patrons on your property. You are in a unique position to observe and report warning signs occurring on the property. Many of the warning signs for commercial sexual exploitation may look like legal activity. However, when there are multiple warning signs involving the same person or group of people, that is when we need you to bring it to the attention of your supervisors. The safety of these victims is critical. When in doubt, speak up. This video was designed to educate hospitality staff, people like you, about what to look for and what to do if you believe human trafficking is occurring at your property. There are several red flags commonly found in instances of sex trafficking. This video will cover the indicators for potential victims of human trafficking, traffickers, and buyers. There are many indicators to recognize potential victims of human trafficking. For instance, the victims that are checking into a room appear distressed, coerced, or injured. The individuals checking into the room have no identification, and they paid their room with cash or a rechargeable credit card. When they check in, there are few or no personal possessions that are often carried in small or plastic bags. The victim appears to be with a significantly older boyfriend or girlfriend, or in the company of older males. The victim may avert their eyes or may not make eye contact, especially in the presence of the boyfriend or girlfriend. Victims may appear to have no freedom of movement or are constantly monitored. The victims are treated in a demeaning or aggressive manner, or there is evidence of verbal threats. The victims were dropped off at the hotel or repeatedly visit over a period of time. Perhaps there is a minor taking on an adult role or behaving older than their actual age. They may be paying bills or requesting other services. There could be pornography rentals when children are staying in the room. Possibly there is a minor with a buyer or trafficker late at night or during school hours and not on vacation. There are many indicators to recognize potential traffickers or potential buyers at your property. The buyer could be a guest who is using the property to purchase commercial sex. While checking in, the guest requests rooms that have a sight advantage. This could mean requesting rooms on the second floor to see cars coming in and out of the parking lot and on the main street. The boyfriend or girlfriend is overly controlling and abusive. The room could be rented hourly, less than a day, or for an abnormal long-term stay. The guests continue to extend visits day to day. It should be a concern if the room rented has fewer beds than guests. The guests are not forthcoming about their full names, home address, or vehicle information when registering with you. The guest appears with a minor that he did not come with originally. A guest is requesting information or access to adult services or the local sex industry. There is excessive use of hotel computers for adult-oriented websites. Traffickers could be hanging out in the lobby, hallways, or outside of the room, or appearing to monitor the area. Please keep in mind that these examples are just that. They are examples of what could be signs of sex trafficking. The thing to remember is to be aware of what is going on at your property, and if you think that there may be something illegal occurring, never question the guest or put yourself in a dangerous situation. Let the authorities handle it. Immediately contact your supervisor or security personnel. If you believe there is an immediate threat, call 911. To report suspicious instances or to access local resources, including trained law enforcement officers, call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-3737-888. For additional resources and training materials, please visit www.safeactionproject.org.